Hi, and welcome to another edition of Tuesdays with TJ, your weekly resilience workout. This week I'm here at Author 101 University down at the Los Angeles airport, and I have the distinct honor of grabbing a wonderful, wonderful guest named Mr. Lance Robbins, who happens to be the former president of Saban Entertainment, and that's the company that produced the multi-billion-dollar franchise of the mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He's also the former president of Fox Family Studios Worldwide, and his current position, though, is the president of Robbins Entertainment. And he has been so kind to give me a few minutes of his time to talk about, when you look back at your long period of entertainment, there has to have been maybe a few incidents, but at least one that knocked you flat on your butt and that really kind of weakened your resilience muscle, let's say. Do you mind telling us a little about that?
Sure, absolutely. I had been with a company for many, many years and had trusted the relationship, thought it would be one that would go on forever and ever, and of course we know that that's not always the way it works. But what happened is that right at the point where I thought things were going to move forward, everything stopped. The person ended the relationship, ran off with all the company funds, and left a lot of people very, very unhappy and financially uncomfortable, to say the least. So it was a big shock. We a big shock to everybody. We had invested a lot of money in the company, and for this gentleman to go off and take it and fly the coop, so to speak, was very, very, very disturbing to all of us, and it was a really rough patch in my life.
And do you mind, how long ago was that?
Probably about 25 years ago.
Okay. And did it affect you personally as well?
Oh yeah, I had invested a lot of money in this project and had trusted him, and basically it wasn't all of our savings, but I just had a young son, and we just bought a house, and so we were, beginning of going up, and we thought it would be really successful, and it got quite a shock when that happened. So we were all very, very, very depressed when that happened, no doubt about it.
Feelings of fear and instability. Okay. So then, what then can you attribute as your most impactful resilience exercise that started getting that resilience muscle back to where it was?
Well, first we went through a severe bit of depression. You didn't really want to wake up in the morning. You wanted to just stay in that bed and just pull the covers over your head. And you're just thinking, okay, what is the next step? And my father, who's been a salesman all of his life and been up and down throughout our careers, has said, one day at a time. One day at a time, and each day you get up and you set yourself a goal. And whether it's just one single phone call, the next day it's 2 phone calls, the next day it's 3 phone calls. You don't want to bury your head in the sand. You want to get up and you go into your room and you take a look at the little child in his bed, and you say, you've got to keep going for him. You've got to keep going for your sisters. You've got to keep going for your wife. And so I think that family strength here and advice, he says, we're all behind you, we're going to support you, but you have to take start with your baby steps, and the steps will get bigger and bigger, and something will happen.
Well, I'm touched by that, because without even trying, you touched on one of my three keys to resilience, and my last one is just keep waking up, because sometimes that's the only thing you can muster to do in the day. So it sounds like to me that the viewers, your really resilience exercise this week, based on Mr. Robbins sharing his wonderful story with us, is to do 2 things. One, just keep waking up and knowing that every day you'll keep moving more steps and more steps, and they'll get bigger and grander steps. And 2, lean on your family.
Family's a good thing.
Lean on your family. So I'm honored. I'm really honored that you took the time to spend this few minutes with me. And so until next time, keep training, and I'll see you next week on Tuesdays with TJ. To get a free download of chapters from my award-winning book, 40 Days Till 40, visit www.tuesdayswithtj.com and click on Free Stuff.